Can Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair really coexist? No, they can't, but what happened? We'll get there in just a few seconds, but let's review first the top 5 things that happened at Friday Night Smackdown. Let's start with number 5. The storyline between Kevin Owens, Grayson Waller, and Austin Theory continues, and this week, Austin Theory impersonated Kevin Owens in the Grayson Waller Effect show. And then Kevin Owens appeared saying that he was no longer under suspension, and then LA Knight appeared to set up a match between these 4. It was a really funny segment, and at the end, after Kevin Owens stunner, and after LA Knight applying his BFT, these two, Kevin Owens and LA Knight, grabbed the victory. We'll see what happens next week in this storyline. Now let's see what happened at number 4. What happened in between Ridge Holland and Butch? They were having a match against the Pretty Deadlies, and at one moment Ridge Holland abandoned the ring, and well, he never came back, and Butch was completely surprised. So this certainly leaves the question if the stable, the Brawling Brutes, is coming to an end. Remember also that we haven't seen Sheamus, the leader of the Brawling Brutes, since August. So after what happened tonight, it seems like the Brawling Brutes is coming to an end. And at the end, the Pretty Deadlies beat the Brawling Brutes. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this. What is gonna happen between Ridge Holland and Butch? Now let's see what happened at number 3, because the Judgment Day was on a SmackDown to defend their titles against the Street Profits. And tonight the Judgment Day were just too good enough for the Profits. Well, also I have to say that some distraction from Rhea Ripley as usual, but with that the Judgment Day beat the Street Profits and retained the titles. And after that, the backstage segment, the Judgment Day sent a message to their rivals tomorrow at War Games, basically telling Jey Uso, how will you be able to trust Randy Orton after what you did to him more than a year ago? So things are really gonna be really interesting tomorrow at War Games, because Randy Orton is certainly going to remember what Jey Uso did to him. We'll see what happens in just a few hours. Now let's see what happened at number 2. The storyline between Santos Escobar and Carlito. They had a really great segment, and after Carlito told Santos Escobar that he was a rat, Santos came and told Carlito that everything is his fault, that he has damaged his family because the LWO was his family, not Carlito's. He told Carlito, it was my family, not yours. You are just an outsider and you broke up this family. Really great promo from Santos Escobar, really passionate once again. And after that, of course, they started fighting. And at the end, Santos injured Carlito's arm. Even he continued the attack at a backstage segment. But Dragon Lee came to help Carlito. And then a few minutes later, Nick Aldis was going to postpone the match between Carlito and Santos Escobar because he told us that Carlito was injured. But Dragon Lee asked him to be the one to replace Carlito and that way face Santos Escobar at Survivor Series. Nick Aldis accepts, so it's official. Tomorrow at Survivor Series we're gonna have Dragon Lee facing Santos Escobar. What a match, I really wanna see that. Now let's see what happened at the top moment of the night. The Women's War Games match storyline, and Becky, Charlotte, Shotzi and Bianca opened the show, but got interrupted by Bayley, who told Becky and Charlotte, how can you trust each other when I know for a fact that you talk trash about each other? But the man Becky Lynch didn't want to talk, she wanted to fight. And at the main event we had a tag team match between Asuka and Bayley facing Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. And at one moment of the match, Becky Lynch applies her manhandle slam to Bayley, but from behind Charlotte Flair applies her spear to Asuka, and Asuka falls over Becky. Becky was mad and then she went to talk to Charlotte, but Bayley attacked from behind. That led Becky to hit Charlotte Flair, and with that distraction Bayley grabbed the victory. Really interesting what is going to happen tomorrow at War Games. Certainly something is going to happen between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, so I really don't know how they're going to trust each other. I leave you at the screen new promo codes for the WWE shop for Thanksgiving, and of course our PayPal for any donation. If you like, please share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.